If I mistakenly call you Banjus on the pod, will you be upset?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right.
Bro, she don't know you like that.
Hey, welcome back to the Parrot Side podcast. Myself, Skills. We got man like Rose,
Yeah, Rose is back, baby.
but this guy in this entire life. Come on.
Yeah, what up?
We've got special guests in the building. Olaide. What's up?
Hi everyone.
Welcome,
Yo,
How
welcome.
are you?
Hey.
I'm okay.
Hey, y'all know what the fuck it is, boy. Obviously, all three of us same primary school, Greenwood House Creek. Shout out the gang still. Shout out the Parrot Side. We care to do what we was doing back then. We care to hang out. Hey, it's a vibe, bro.
Excuse before I start. Before I start. Come
Yeah.
on, you know how I said, I just remembered, you know how I told you that I'll tell you something I did to Skills way back. So, like, maybe
Oh
Yeah,
my
when
what
God,
was
we
where
were
is
in,
this,
like, I
where
don't
is
know,
this
maybe it was
going,
either in
bro?
secondary school or uni. So, back then, sometimes Skills will ask me to send him babes numbers now
Yeah,
and
what?
pins and everything. So
That's BB
one
BBM
day,
days. That's
Hey,
like
one day now,
that's
don't
secondary
interrupt him,
school.
bro.
one day,
Don't
like
interrupt. Hey, skills, relax,
Skills,
No,
skills.
I'm
Let him
chilling.
land.
I'm just saying
one
in
day Skills
secondary
now
school.
said that,
Let him
like,
land. Let him land.
I don't even think it was, I think it was in uni. I'm not sure. Skills
Go
now
on.
said that, oh, I should send the babe's number now. Okay, now. I now, I now send this guy number. So when the guy now added the number, this guy started insulting me because I sent him his own number.
Yeah.
Yo, wait. Hold on.
Oh
Two
my
things, two
God.
things, two things, two things, two things. One,
Yeah.
okay, one, first of all, that couldn't have been unique because it could have only been in Nige. Because I didn't know my
Ah,
number in Nige. Because whenever you go back, for like fucking. Secondly,
oh my God.
like, bro, like, hey, this is not going on the pod, fam. Hey, I edit the fucking pod. This ain't
No,
going on
no,
the
no,
fucking
bro. You
pod,
can't do that.
nigga.
You can't do that,
That's
bro. You
not
can't
going
do
on
that.
the
It has to.
fucking
It
pod,
has to.
nigga.
It
Hey,
has to go, bro.
Skills was hot that day. My guy was so hot.
hey, we have agenda of the day. Agenda number one, we're talking social media. So,
Hmm.
as the full topic reads, legitimizing real life relationships through social media. Kamal, it's your topic. What you say? Start us off. What you say?
I guess we should start off with the tweet Rose sent to the group chat the other day. So Rose sent a tweet saying, this guy that was, I think it was a babe that tweeted. She was like, if a guy doesn't post you on social media, then he's trying to hide you.
Okay, I think it
So
was this
like,
guy that posted it.
was it a guy? It was a guy that tweeted it, but there was a lot of
Oh, babes
people
are great.
agreeing
Babes
with
are
it.
great.
Yeah, a lot of babes agreeing with it. So like, I just feel like there's this whole thing where social media has become like the new real life for a lot of people. Because like realistically, you guys can be fine, you guys can be chilling, you guys can be vibing, and then all of a sudden you don't post it on social media and it becomes a problem because she just becomes insecure for no reason other than you have not posted it on social media. And my thing is, like, why does social media have to be this big thing that stamps everything? So if I don't post you, does that mean we're not together? Like how does that work? So I'm curious from like a girl's perspective. So like, I'll ask you this: like, do
Hmm.
you feel like if your man doesn't post you on social media, then he's trying to hide you?
Men.
Well, I think it depends actually. You
Mhm.
can look at it from different angles, right? Because number one, I think you should learn your partner's languages, love languages, or whatever.
Oh my
So if
You
you,
always seem to come
yeah,
back
of
here.
course, yes.
girls
I
love
mean,
that thing,
no,
you know.
so, so for example, if your partner is somebody that they like, I don't know what I'll categorize it as, maybe words of affirmation or whatever, and
Mhm.
they like that kind of attention, then maybe once in a while you can do it for them. Because we've seen cases where the guy never posted the girl and he was cheating. And you,
Mhm.
yeah, so I mean, some people need that kind of validation to say, okay, well, that's not to say that the guy posts you, it still doesn't mean he's not cheating. So
Exactly.
True.
so it's very dicey. I mean, that doesn't really count for the level of security, but at the end of the day, you want what you want, right?
Are you
But like
one of
So
those
if
people?
we yeah, okay, yeah.
uh,
Are you one of those
oh,
people? Like, do you need that validation from social media
no, I don't.
from your
I
guy?
mean,
Oh, okay. So your guy doesn't have to post you. So you're saying.
no, it doesn't. I mean, what I would say is that you don't have to post, but it shouldn't be a case of, oh, nobody knows that you are not dating somebody. I mean,
Mhm.
at least you should hint it somehow, because if you don't hint it, then somebody's going to come and be talking shit to you, and yeah, you should hint it somehow. You don't necessarily have to post your picture or whatever, but
Mm-hmm.
people should know that you're in a relationship. It can be
Why though?
private but not a secret.
Okay. Okay. Come up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do
yeah.
kind of agree with that because I remember like back
I
in
don't agree
uni,
with that.
oh, okay, we'll get to that.
Nigga, I
I
never
remember
agree
back in
with
uni,
anyone.
and again, never skills, skills. Yeah, back in uni, I remember the thing was like you don't want your guy or your babe hiding you. So, but at that time, it was more so would you go out in public with this person? Would you go to a restaurant?
Yeah.
Would you show face in the cinema? That kind of thing. That's what we took public as at that time, and this is not even that long ago. This is like
Yeah.
4 years, like 4 years ago now. So, if my babe back then just refuses to go out with me anywhere in public, but she says we're together, but we're only hanging out in the
Yeah,
house, then
yeah.
yeah, I'll feel
That's
away,
true.
you know?
You'll
then
decide,
then
man.
I definitely feel like, oh, you're trying to hide me. Because I remember like
Yeah.
even back then, well, for you guys that know the history, some people do, some people don't. So if there's religious differences and you or she feels like she's going to be judged for dating because I'm Muslim, and if she was well, in this case she's Christian, right? And if she feels like she's gonna be judged for dating a Muslim guy, she's gonna be a bit apprehensive about the whole thing. I want to like keep it very
Mm.
low key. But at some point, even for me, and I'm not even like a public kind of guy, I'm just like, okay, this is kind of weird. Like every time my friends come in, she's like trying to hide. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you trying to hide? That shit was weird to me. But she explained to me like, oh, okay, like she had very. And one thing about my uni, like the Christian girls that were there were very Christian, like the type that like to evangelize and go to church and go to midweek service and they do everything right.
Mm.
So I can get why she felt a bit, she doesn't want people to be all up in her space about this because immediately they hear she's dating a Muslim, it's oh, but he's going to hell, right? So I know
What?
they start this whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah, trust me, it was a thing, like it was a big thing. So yeah, so every time someone was coming, she would hurry up and try and hide. And at some point, I'm like, yo, this shit is stupid. Like, why are you trying to hide? So I get that, but like, social media for me is just a platform to do whatever you want, express yourself, whatever. It like I don't have to post you, and best believe
Mm.
I'm not the kind of guy to even post my girl on social media, on Instagram or on Twitter. Maybe like on a private snap or something. Yeah, you can see it there.
Mm.
But that's for like my inner circle who already know I'm dating this girl. But like for the rest of the world, like I don't give a fuck what you niggas know. Like I don't care.
You're not hiding her
Honestly,
from the world. You're hiding the world from her.
my Drake thing, bro.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Well, I feel like, what if she wants to be seen publicly? So you wouldn't do that for her? You'd
No,
say,
seen
oh,
publicly is
because
fine.
I said she wants you to
no,
post her.
yeah, yeah. Like,
Oh,
what if she wants you to post her?
No, the answer is no.
Wow,
No.
like so I post that of
wow.
no. See, the thing is like, okay, so I post that on my Instagram story or what, like for everyone to see, like
Yeah,
public.
why not? That What if that's what she
It's like
wants? I mean,
no.
your close friends, you can be like, there can be like just 12 people in your close circle, and as you said, there are people that already know her. So what difference does that make?
Yeah, that's fine to me. Like my close circle is fine to me
No,
because
she's
No,
saying
but
it
what
doesn't
if?
make a
yeah, but she said,
difference. You might
oh
as
no,
well
it
post
Yeah.
her
definitely makes a difference.
publicly.
No, no,
So
no, no,
now
no, no.
everybody can know.
It's like saying why tell only your close friends your business? Why not tell the whole world? Like There's definitely a
Mm.
difference. Like my close friends, those are people I'm comfortable talking to, and I'm comfortable with them knowing what's going on in my life. Like everyone else, it's just like you don't have to know. And then if we break up, all of a sudden I'm getting one random question one day. Oh yo, what happened to that your
Well,
babe from? Like I don't care. I don't know you like that. Like why are you asking me that? Like I don't.
Well, you don't have to answer now. You're not obligated to answer.
yeah, I mean, you don't answer to anybody.
But honestly, those
You can
Exactly.
questions are
decide to.
stress too.
Yeah,
There's no
I mean
Well,
I
request
asked
for those
that
Rose
is
the other
questions in
the
the
day
first
answer.
place.
because
Do
Rose posted his
people
babe
still
on
ask?
his social media. People still ask. People still ask
Ah,
for sure. Like when Rose
so
posted
the
his anniversary something with his babe, and I asked him like, okay, if you guys were to break up tomorrow, would you have to delete this post? You know, to me, like,
First
I mean,
of all, nigga,
yeah.
Nigga,
that ain't
that ain't
happening.
happening.
Second of
Second
all,
of all,
we getting
We get
married.
when you feel like
Uh,
that's how I feel. Like
No, I
why
mean,
people?
if you're being cautious of the fact that oh you don't want to delete this person, then you're going to live on
you're
eggshells.
constantly
If
living
you are,
on it.
yeah,
Yes.
I mean, if you just do things because you want to do them and not because oh you don't want your social media followers to feel a type of way.
Okay,
Yeah. So
let me be real now. Let me give you a sincere answer to the question. The primary reason I wouldn't do it is one, family, because I have family on my social media, and I don't want all the questions that come with that.
yeah.
That's really the main reason why I wouldn't do it. And then the second reason is the one I said before. It's just like I'm not the kind of person to put out my business in public anyway. So and like I don't take pictures. You're not gonna really find me posting myself on social media, you know. So like
Mm.
why would I all of a sudden start posting my babe on social media when I don't even post myself? But like my private snap, I can do that. Like that's fine because those are people I'm comfortable with. But I'm not the kind of guy to like put my business out for everyone to see, just generally speaking.
Fair sure. Not like I
Thank you.
would post. So mm,
So
fair.
you now, if your guy wants you to post, would you post it?
Uh
Hmm.
no.
That's a slippery
Damn.
slope there.
No.
Damn.
That's
After
a
all this
very slippery
interrogation,
slope
so
there.
why wouldn't you post
Well,
it?
the fact is, I've done it in the past when I was much younger. I had a very
Mhm.
public relationship. That's fine. And for now, I just like to be mysterious. It's just what I like. So I don't need you to know this is what I'm up to, this is who I'm with. Although I've posted who I'm with like once in 1 year and I removed the
Mhm.
comment. So I never got anybody asking me, oh, ha ha ha, something funny. I just removed the comment and just posted what I needed to post and left it there. And everybody moved on from
Mhm.
that. So
Did
yeah,
you
I would say,
caption it? Did you give anything out to hint that the person was in
well, the post was a bit,
women?
it was a bit, I mean, the post was it's not something I
Bola.
would do with, the post was not something I would do with anybody. So I guess
Mm.
that was a hint.
So
And
you are
also,
dream You are dream
and also I have another private Instagram page anyway that
Women.
sometimes when I just feel
Ah,
like
Finsta.
so
that's for your
so
inner
that's
circle.
yeah that's for just like 5 people. So
Hmm.
anytime I
Five.
feel like sharing, if
That's
I feel
like
like oversharing, like
five.
oh my god, oversharing is worrying me, I really need to share something. Yeah, I can post that there. But no, I wouldn't post for the public. Not because I don't have family. Well, I have my siblings, but not like general family members. It's just I just wouldn't do it because I just like being mysterious.
So would you expect him to post to you then?
Mhm.
I
Mysterious.
mean, yes, why not?
See, it's not
Oh
adding
my
up.
god.
It's not computing. I'm sorry.
Why
Yeah.
It's not
not? Well,
computing.
do you know that after after I mentioned it once that oh like you never posted me anywhere before and then one time he posted me and just put like a love smile and I'm like oh then you shouldn't have because what does this give away? I
Ah.
could be a friend. I could be
Mm.
your random friend. It could be my birthday. There was nothing to say, oh, this
What
is who
what
I
what would you rather he puts there?
I don't know.
Love of
Something
my
else.
life. That's what you wanted.
No, but no, I don't know. Just something else. Just something
You don't
to
know,
show
but you know
that
that that's
okay.
not the one that he
This is
posted.
how
Women don't
you
know
dey
what they want,
flex
bro.
See,
now.
I'm see.
No, because for example, when I posted him, it was a picture of both of us. But when he posted me, it was just me. It was just my nice picture. I mean, that
Oh,
no,
God.
that's just like okay. Well, she could be your friend. She could be your sister. That
So wait, were you
doesn't.
insecure about the fact that he wasn't posting it?
No, I wasn't. I was just like, I wasn't insecure. It was just about why are you not that kind of person?
But why does he have to be that kind of person?
I'm not saying it has to be. It's just why are you not in the first place?
But you're not either,
So,
though.
huh?
That's what, that's
So
what I don't.
one of us has to be. Why does it have to be me?
No,
Why not
nobody
both?
Why?
has to be.
Why?
Why?
Yeah. Why does one of you have to be?
Well,
Man, this
See,
social media
it's,
generation.
to be
dream
fair, to
black.
be fair, do you know what? To be fair,
Rose, these ad libs, bro. Like,
attention attention is nice sometimes, right? It can be
Mhm.
nice. It's just I just think it's when it's too much, then it gets weird. But I mean, I wouldn't say, oh, I don't like attention sometimes. I feel like everybody likes a hint of attention. It just depends on the degree of attention that you like.
Yeah, I'm
So
getting
this guy can like throw a birthday party for you, invite all your friends, do the most, but then he doesn't
No,
post it
I
on
no
social media,
post.
and that can be
uh
an issue. Oh
no,
my
well,
God.
I don't like grand gestures. Throwing me a party is
Uh,
a bit.
I'm getting finesse vibes from this.
No,
Hey,
What do you mean?
I'm very
Hey, what do you
straightforward.
what do you mean?
I don't know how to explain it. She's just like it seems like the vibe I'm getting is like she can finesse guys very easily, manipulate
No, I
easily.
don't do such.
Are you a
I
finesser?
don't do such. No, I don't. I'm very straightforward.
Rose, is she a
Mm.
finesser?
Why are you asking me that? I don't know.
Because you're a friend
I
now.
don't
Why
know.
is she
I'm a friend
I'm
now,
very
but I
straightforward.
don't know if she's a finesse now.
No, I'm
Mm,
not. Trust me.
alright. Okay, no worries though. See, it was what you were disagreeing with before, if you don't
Yeah,
remember.
okay, yeah. Oh wait, yeah. So basically, what it was actually because boundaries. Sorry, lady, what you
I
said
think I did that
was.
on purpose. I think I did that on purpose.
I'm just fucking around. Yeah, okay. So basically, all the reasons you give for why
Yes.
you wouldn't post him, they seem like logical, valid reasons. You know what I'm saying? Those are the reasons that I would go with. But if he said those same reasons to you, I'm now confused as to why suddenly, you know what I'm saying, one person.
Well, at the end of the day, it depends on him, right? It's just,
Mm,
oh, sometimes I would like that, but if he doesn't feel comfortable doing that, it's fine.
mm.
It's not as if I'm saying, oh, every day, every day. It's just
No, but why
maybe
does it even have to be once at all, though?
because
Yeah.
attention is nice.
Okay, see,
Don't
wonderful. So that goes back to what you said earlier. I can't remember how you said something about like people must know if you're in a relationship, something like that.
not people must know, not people must know. People must not know. Like, not everybody has to know. It's
Okay, that's
just
okay. Great. Yeah, okay. So that being said, okay, so keeping your, I guess, the relationship secret. I think that
it's
was, I don't
not
know if
no private. It's when it's a secret that is a bit. But if you keep
private
it
and secret
private,
are like they're not the same thing, but like it's slightly related here. So if you're keeping it private though, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So private lifestyle, you don't post, that's fine.
Hmm.
You see, most babes they won't agree with that because we live the era now where it's like, oh no, if you must post, that's the only way we validate the relationship. But I just don't get where all that is coming from, man.
Mm,
Like,
do we? Do they though? I don't know if that's necessarily like I know some do, but I know a
why?
lot that
Yeah,
don't.
no, but why do you? No, I mean they're not saying it like that, but why do you feel like they really put pressure on like, oh, post me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just weird. It's weird to me. Like, I don't even know
It's
where it
it's
comes from.
it's uh it's insecurities. It's what we were talking about. It's like the same thing that spurred the tweets we're talking about. It's the fact that
Hmm.
some people feel like if you're not posting
Yeah.
them, then you're doing some other things
I
with some
mean,
other babes,
I,
and
I
you don't
mean,
want
we've
them to
seen
know.
it. We've seen it happen that
Mm.
okay, the guy wasn't posting the girl, and he ended up cheating on her, as we earlier mentioned. So I
But I
think
mean, you
it's
can
just
post and cheat.
fair.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
if that's what is going to make her feel comfortable, then yeah, why not do it?
But that's what I'm saying. So from a female
Yeah.
perspective, if he then posts, I say, I mean, she's like slightly insecure. Is then that the fix all? Would then suddenly she now feels better? You know what I'm saying? Because I think the perspective is like, oh, since he's posted me, now all the in quotes side chicks and all the other babes will be like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, he's taken.
It's
But see,
taken. Yeah, yeah.
I'm playing the dark horse. I don't think that even works because I think those side chicks are like, oh, damn, he's
Okay,
taken. Let me
game is
step it
on.
up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's
To be
taken. Now I
fair,
know
we've
he
heard
can
that
take
too.
care. Yeah, now I know he can take care of babes.
Some
Let me
people,
try and you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
yeah,
Well,
like some people say it's when they finally enter a relationship that girls start being
But they get
attracted to
more
them.
facts.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Facts.
I've heard that too. It's weird. I don't know why, but yeah, it's a thing.
I think it goes both ways.
Yeah, I
I
do
think it
think
Mm,
goes
so.
both ways. Yes,
No, I
wait,
do
in
think it
it
what
goes
does.
both
way?
ways.
Well, yeah, I don't know what context she's talking
Not
about, but you
really,
can
because if
explain.
I'm looking to a babe's Insta and I see a guy there, like I'm not suddenly like let me step it up. I'm like, nah,
But
that's
Oh yeah,
but
I'm
yeah,
that's
like
just
yeah.
one out of how many. I
I
do
think
think
Yeah.
most
guys.
guys are like that though. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
was
think
even
it, I
thinking.
think
I thought she was talking about a different thing, but yeah.
no, I think it goes, but I think it's a competitive spirit that most people have. Like, oh, okay,
Not for guys though. I
Oh,
don't think so.
hmm. Are
If
you
mm,
I'm
sure?
looking, yeah, if I'm looking at
Are
Shaz
you
guy, I'm like,
sure?
yeah, I'm like next. I'm like, it's calm still.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Rose, what you saying?
What am I saying? My Twitter header is my babe.
I guess.
My Instagram, my Instagram profile pic is with my babe.
I
This
guess.
My
guy, man.
recent post is with my babe.
Your
Even his
Everything
WhatsApp
is
WhatsApp
chat's
still with my
background.
babe.
wallpaper is fucking babe. I, like,
Yeah,
bro.
so like personally, I agree with what Lady said. I mean, to an extent, like posting your person, um, it shouldn't be a thing about you trying to like hide them per se. Because like that's
I mean, okay.
another reason. I mean, see, skills, no doubt that like people still post their partners and then they still cheat.
Uh-huh.
No, but just like Lady said, sometimes it just gives that little,
Yeah,
additional
like
reassurance
although it
that
may not
yes,
necessarily like be the ultimate
yeah,
security
exactly. It's
need, but
it's
it's
just
just
one of those
okay.
things that makes it
Yeah.
up. Yeah. So personally, I don't have an issue with it, and I mean, like, it's just. And another important thing is, I feel like there's a difference between privacy and secrecy. Like
Mhm.
Mm,
you can post like pictures of you and your girlfriend or boyfriend anywhere, Twitter, Instagram. That's fine. But people don't have to know the details about your
Yeah.
relationship.
I mean,
I know. But
Rose.
secrecy is when like well,
No, finish.
secrecy is when like you are completely hiding. Like you're completely hiding. I told you guys now the story of the girl I dated back in uni, and
Come
she
on.
said
Yeah,
she doesn't
we.
want us to tell anyone about the
uh,
relationship and all of that.
mhm.
And I'm just like, at that
why?
point,
Why did she
like
say that? Why
she
did
had
she
she,
say
she had somebody else basically.
he was
She
the
had
side
somebody
chick.
else. Yeah, I was the
that?
side chick, so
Oh gosh.
um, like that's another thing too. So I mean, you can post your relationship on social media, but people don't have to know that, oh, this is what you guys are doing. You guys are sleeping in the same bed or you guys live together. I mean, you should be your personal business. But then when you are ultimately hiding your partner and like not allowing people to know exactly that you're in a relationship, I mean, that just makes things quite suspicious.
Rose, does your babe post? I was gonna say post. Does your babe post you?
Yeah, she does.
If you were posting her and she wasn't posting you, would you feel away?
I mean, to be honest, yeah, I would feel a kind of way. But at the same time, just like Lady said, it shouldn't be something that I am pressuring you to do. I mean, if you
Mm.
do it, like it's nice, I know, but what matters the most is how we feel towards each other. So
So
like
let's dig deeper into that then. So how much of you feeling away has to do with your past experience or otherwise? So if it's not linked to your past experience, what is it about her not posting you that makes you feel away?
I mean, I don't think there's anything that really doesn't link to. that past experience because,
Mm.
bro, it was traumatic. But but like at the same time, you also have to. It's also important to consider the kind of person that your partner is as well. And funny thing is
Mhm,
like yesterday I was on the phone with her and like she was telling me about how I complained to her about something. And like she was telling me about how sometimes like we need to extend, everybody has like their excesses or the things that they do, the things that they don't do to a certain
mhm,
extent. And the same way
mhm,
they have theirs, we also have ours as well. So it won't be fair if we're always trying to like impose on them,
mhm,
knowing fully well that we have our own shortcomings as well. So in that
mhm,
situation, I mean, if it was not something that she normally used to do and all, it won't now be fair on me to, put excessive pressure on her that you must post me, you must post me, and all of that. Because her posting me, does it does it affect how she feels about me and all of that? So like I think that should be like another very key thing. You know. So I don't think
yeah.
you should pressure like your partner to say post me, post me, post me, and all of that. If they are doing it, let it be on their own free will.
Mm.
You know. So
That's a tricky line though. So like skills. So in a situation where, like Rose said, okay, it should be out of their own free will. But what if the person is insecure about, so someone like Rose now has been through what he's been through. What if the person is insecure about something like that happening again? So they want that from you, like just for their own peace. Would you be willing to compromise and do that for them, even though that's not something you would normally do?
Absolutely not. You have to go into a relationship with an open mind. You can't be like, oh, because I've been hurt in the past, I'm going to you know what I'm saying, heal first, heal, then go into your next thing. You know what I'm
but
saying? So
skills, that doesn't change the fact that like people can't
Still feel
move
that
on
way.
for
Yeah, she
so
still
yeah
feels that.
that's true,
Yeah, I
man.
feel
But
you.
like
reassurance. And like
that's true.
people
Like
still skills is just like, let's say you've had a traumatic experience now, you still have like certain things that could trigger
no, I feel you.
that
I
Mhm,
feel you. So
experience.
like even if I
So
feel like I've forgotten, like when I get into that situation, like
yeah,
something now remind me, like I hope it's not one of those because it might manifest itself in different ways. No, you're right. You're right. But like I don't know, man. I think you can have a conversation with them about it. Like if there's an understanding. So if that's what like she wants from me, I'm sure I can make up for it in other ways.
mm.
it
By
Okay,
isn't
let's
not
do a
it's
for
cost
not really a
benefit
big deal,
analysis
to be
here.
honest.
Exactly.
It's
That's
not
where I was
really a
even gonna
big
go.
deal.
Like, what's
uh,
the cost to you to do that? Like,
to
versus
post.
the benefit to her? Yeah. Like, what does it take away from you?
Nah.
Nigga doesn't want nigga doesn't want
Nah,
his
this
other
guy,
babes to
bro.
find out.
Like, excuse guy, this guy's
wait,
issues, man.
wait, wait. So come on, in that situation, you're posting.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I honestly, I do think I would.
Nah, come on, nah,
Guys,
bro.
skills guys, just stubborn.
That's a tough one, man.
Like I said, at the end of the day, what's the cost to me and what's the benefit to? Like, I wouldn't do it on WhatsApp the
Yeah.
way Rose does. Like, I wouldn't do WhatsApp. I wouldn't do Facebook.
What would you do?
Um,
Instagram.
but like, I could do Instagram. Yeah.
Oh, that's even worse. Oh God.
So where
I
Oh.
would
mean, it
you do
depends on.
that?
Like I said, schools wouldn't do it anyway.
If I must, I'll put. Actually, nah, I can't. I'm sorry. Nah.
Oh, I could do Snapchat too. Actually, Snapchat is the most likely. Actually, I take that back. Snapchat is the most
Wow,
likely.
Snapchat.
Yeah, I don't have many people on my Snap, so I don't really use
Wow.
it like that. So
So
yeah,
you
Snapchat.
that means you really don't want to do it if you are concerned about the number of people. The lesser
I
the
mean, we
better.
established that. That's the
Hmm.
compromise, isn't it? Like, it's not something
Mm.
I really want to do,
No,
but
but like,
I would
no,
do
but
it
come
for
on.
you.
No, but that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, I understand the cost benefit thing you're saying, but like, her issue is really more to do with like, or in any case, whether it's the guy or the girl, it's really more to do with like, I guess the securities and like the validation and stuff like that. Like,
Uh-huh.
why is social media the fix all? Like it's not.
That's
You
what.
know what I'm
That's
saying?
what.
Skills.
That's why I put the
I'm
topic
not
there to
saying it's the
begin with. 'Cause
fix
I don't
all.
get it either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
like
not
like
saying it's the fix all.
it's the way we live in right now. You know.
yeah, I
Rose, what
don't
are you
I'm
know,
gonna
not
man.
say?
saying it's the fix all, pretty much.
Hmm.
But it's just one of those things. It's just pretty much one of, like Kamal said, like if you look at the cost benefit analysis, pretty much, apart from, okay, maybe if you come from maybe an extremely religious
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
family and all of that, that there's issues to that. But like, if that is not the case, like you can post anyone that you want to, then why not? Like,
No, I
it
think
literally doesn't take anything away
no,
from
it
you.
does, it does, and that's what I'm
What
trying to
does it do?
say. Okay, so this is the thing.
Okay, skills.
I
What does it
feel
take away from you?
What
What
wait,
does
does
wait,
it
it
wait,
take
take
away?
away?
before that. I
That's like
feel
cock
like
blocking.
no, no, I mean, I'm not trying to be player out here. But Rose, what I'm trying to say is like, I feel like, is that okay? So posting on social media versus like taking out in public, really showing out where all my brethren live, like the same city, saying nigga,
Mm-hmm.
see us, like, oh, that's your thing. And I feel like that's just as effective, maybe even more effective than just posting on social, like niggas, like social media, bro. It's not that deep.
Would you
That's
do
how I
that then?
see it.
Would you do that?
Yeah, yeah.
But if that's the case, then
I
why is it
will, bro.
so hard?
Nigga
Why
doesn't
is it
sound
actually
sincere,
so
bro.
hard?
No, no, I will. Dead ass, I will.
You would take her out
Bro,
with your bedrooms and everything.
yeah.
Hmm.
Alright, alright.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
yeah,
y'all
that
ain't
was
gotta believe me,
sus.
but it's a yes. It's a yes. If I can sense that like that's what would help, yeah. But like
What if it's
posting on.
long distance like Rose? You know, like Rose is long distance. So.
Okay, well then shout out social media in Rose's case. You know what I'm saying? But if it's me and it's long distance, well, the game's the game. You know what I'm
Okay, then
saying?
let's go back to the what does it cost you then? Let's get back to that. What does it cost
Yeah.
you?
It doesn't cost me much to be honest. Like, but
So
like,
like
okay. I mean, everybody uses social media different. Like for me, like nah,
but you know,
bro.
like okay, the thing is
Ha.
like as it stands right now, right? You post yourself on social media more than I do.
But my Insta is private though.
Yeah, it doesn't matter though. You still post yourself on social
Yeah,
media.
but
Your Insta will
everybody
still be
that's seen
private.
it, I
Even
know
if you
them.
post that. Yeah, but even if you post that, it will still be private. That's not changing, is it?
Yeah, facts.
So like how do
No, I'm
like
not even about to be like as if like no, I have every no, I don't. It isn't a lot. Like the cost is not a lot. Like I could do it. Okay, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. Like don't police
it's
me,
still
nigga. I ain't gonna post it because you said it, nigga.
why are
Nah,
we
bro.
oh my god, this is back
I
to
don't
that
know.
whole
Wow.
Do
community
you know? I don't
episode
know how
of
to
this
explain it. I'm
that
sorry.
the guy
There is
said
no cost.
policing. Guy,
The cost is
compromises
basically
isn't
nothing.
policing.
I
Compromise
know,
isn't
I
like we've
know.
had this convo,
No, I'm
bro.
agreeing with you. I can't explain it. You know, I can't explain it. If it comes down to it, I'm in that situation. You know, I may post. Who knows? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like,
This guy's capping.
okay, sick.
We take those though. I mean, he got somewhere. But yeah, second part of this question, even this is even what initially made me post this. So like, let's say you and someone, right? Your friends in real life and everything, but then they tweet funny, like you just don't like their tweets. Let's say I don't know. Let's say for I don't know. Let's say like someone is really religious and this person
Mm.
posts a lot of alphabet agenda on their Twitter, and you don't want to see that. And like obviously there's the option to mute someone, right? But in my opinion, it's like, what's the point of muting someone forever, right? Why is it that if I was to unfollow that person, it's seen as beef?
Hmm.
I mean, like, you know how there's like this general understanding of social media, like, once we follow each other, like
Yeah.
that's
We're
it.
cool. We're
Yeah,
guys.
like we're cool. Yeah.
But like
So
I follow
if
you on other platforms though. What if I just unfollow you on Twitter? Like, because I don't like your tweets.
Mm.
nah, you can't do that.
Yeah, that's like
You can't do
you.
that. That's
That's
not the
like you're
But
social
burning
media way.
why?
yourself.
No, but like seriously, like why? Like I'll see you in person and we're cool. Like we're still friends. Everything is fine. I still follow you on
Okay.
Insta, Snap, whatever,
What
whatever.
if you don't see in
But I just
person?
unfollowed you on Twitter because I don't want to see it. Huh?
What if you don't see in person? Maybe you
I
guys live in
mean,
different countries and you're, of course, you're friends or you were friends before, and you
I mean
you
that's
kind of want to maintain that relationship, or you just don't
yeah.
like
Then
their
I'll still talk to
opinion.
you. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, well, I'll still talk to you. I can text you on WhatsApp. I can text you on Snapchat, and I'm still following you on Instagram and everything. I specifically unfollowed you on Twitter because I don't like your tweets. And like this whole muting thing is like, okay, you want to mute someone, but like you muting someone forever and you unfollowing them is the same fucking thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you mute
Apart
them,
from the fact that
you kind of forget the shit they tweet, and you kind of
Yeah.
you can look past that.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So like, but what's the point of muting someone forever when you can just unfollow them? Like it's the same effect, right? But you're not unfollowing them just because there's this value that people have put on social media follows. So me following you or unfollowing you means we have beef. But realistically, we don't have beef. Like I just don't like your tweets. I feel like I should be able to unfollow someone if I don't like the tweets. Me personally, I don't get the whole value everyone attaches to the whole thing. Like, why?
I think it's
See,
just
man.
a way of like mending bridges, so you don't necessarily burn all kinds of bridge, and it's just like an unspoken thing.
I
Yeah,
don't
pretty
It's
know,
just
man.
much. It's like an unspoken bond. That's pretty much
mm,
what it is.
But should it
Facts.
be that way? Is what I'm getting at. Like, should it be that way? Is more so my question, not like what it is.
Not
well,
really, but like I
it
don't
is
know,
what
man.
it is.
Social, yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just
Mm.
social media, I guess. Yeah, you
Huh?
can't also mute them. Like, what's wrong with just
Just
muting
mute
them
them.
forever? You can mute them forever.
No,
Yeah,
no, no.
like
Like
Yeah,
I,
that's
I
fine.
know you can, but I'm like, it's lame to me to be like, I'm gonna mute this person forever just because I don't want to click on follow. I'm just like realistically, what's the point of following someone on social media? Is just keep up with what they're up to and their tweets and
That's one
whatnot.
of the reasons, but other reasons could just be like there's some people like I know them personally. I don't give a fuck about their pictures, but like we follow each other on Instagram
yeah,
because like
just to
oh
like
we've met, like we're
mm,
cool. Yeah,
Personally, I mute people more so people I don't know. That's most of the people I mute, like people I don't know, because I'm like, I don't want to like you just tweeted something stupid, and I'm like, I don't want to see you ever again, so I either block you or mute you. Like that's me. But like someone I know, I'm just like, why would I mute this person forever when it's someone I know just because I don't like their tweets? Like if I unfollow you, I don't feel like it has to signify this whole beef because I unfollowed you on Twitter, Like I don't feel like it should be that
I
way. I know
feel
it is
like
that way,
I
but I
feel
don't feel
like
like it should
if
be that
you if you unfollow someone, it's like you saying, "Oh, I don't want to communicate with you anymore," because
on
that's
that
like,
platform. Yeah.
yeah, then why don't you want to communicate with them?
On that
Because you
platform
don't
because I
like
don't
their
like their
tweets.
tweets. Yeah, it's literally
Okay.
that simple.
Okay, what if that's the only means of communication you guys have? Then what
Then I
happens?
wouldn't unfollow them. If that's the only place me and you can talk, then no, I wouldn't unfollow you. But if I have you on several platforms, but I just happen to not like your tweets, then yeah, I should be able to unfollow you on Twitter, and that not affecting my real life relationship with you. That's how I feel. I don't feel like it should be correlated the way it is right now. It's not. It's not the same thing. Like Twitter and real life is not the same thing.
Mm, well, the world is more sensitive than that.
Yeah,
yeah. I
niggas will
mean, yeah,
stop.
it is what it is. Even with social media, because people, especially on like Instagram, they'll post the highlights. They'll post, when things are going well. It looks like you're having a good time. So what is this thing that we need to basically post the highlights, and it's all just a pretense and like basically, can we trust even the things we see on social media or just the media in general? Like, so if everybody's just posting the good stuff, what I'm saying? Like,
I
what
mean,
is it?
if you post your downtimes, that's like, I feel like that's you oversharing.
Actually, do you know what? That's actually a good point because I won't want to see that. That's actually a
It's
good point.
oversharing.
That's actually a
Yeah,
good
like
point.
uh,
Yeah.
I don't care if you're
Yes and no, but finish
that's fine.
first.
I just feel like it's oversharing. Also, why would anybody want to? I mean, you can post it after you've gone through it, like in a motivational way,
Yeah,
but for
yeah.
you to just unprovoked come and say, "Oh, this is what I'm going through," it's like, okay, who
Yeah,
cares?
actually, I
Let
agree
people
with you.
see
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, that's
Facts.
what I was gonna say as well. The second bit about after it's done, because, well, I write. I don't. Most of my posts I don't even think are positive. Like when I actually, I'll have to actually do the research on that. But there's definitely a good balance of positive and negative or whatever you want to use. And I feel like the negative ones, let's say whether it's depressive ones or whatever, they do even better than the positive ones. So to me, that just says like a lot of people do want to relate to things they've gone through and they've seen or they've lived or whatever. But then at the same time, a lot of people aren't brave enough to share that part of themselves. But it doesn't necessarily mean
Mm.
people don't want to see it, because from what I've seen,
No, I don't
people
think
do
people
want
want
to
to
see.
see it. I don't think so.
Well, then I disagree with you
Okay,
because,
okay. Are you saying they want to see it based on the engagement, like the comments and the likes?
yeah,
But I mean, like,
they, they, The engagement tells me people want to see it.
I mean, I think isn't that just like pity?
No, because love songs and R&B songs, most R&B love songs from the 2000s and whatever, a lot of them are breakup songs, bro. A lot of them are breakup songs, and they're hits.
Yeah, but I don't know, bro.
But
Yeah,
what?
that's so
It
singing a
is
breakup
what it
song
is.
and like vibing to like Usher is different from me scrolling through my TL and like some nigga is like, blah blah blah, broke up with my girl today. I'm like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying?
That's TMI.
Also come out is different to I think sometimes you might not even be able like see go bro okay there are two things if you're sad and you feel like you have to tell social
Mhm.
media that's even a problem in itself you know what I'm
We
saying
said after the fact,
Yeah,
though. Like
because
we said after the
I
fact.
don't even think even if it's after the fact I think that's too problematic okay so I've
Nah,
seen
I feel
no
like the
it is
opposite is worse.
though
The opposite is worse.
nah this
People
TikTok I've
acting like
seen
life. People acting like life is only good. To me, is a worse message than
no
saying
I
someone
don't
shared
think I don't think
negative
it's
parts
no
of
but
themselves.
what we're trying to send messages no I think for it depends so if you're posting your highlights it's one of them ones where like okay people will see it and they'll be like oh it's this nigga living you know what I'm saying you can also look back and be like yeah I was living
oh yeah.
you know what I'm saying but if you're put like I said I saw a TikTok of a girl I think like she had a dog for like 10 years or something the dog died so a
Mhm.
TikTok of sad music she was crying holding the dog and like the dog was basically lifeless and I'm like see isn't this
Oh,
weird that's fucking weird because the dog died. You went, carried your phone, put on the fucking camera, shot it,
just like when
edited
people
it.
cry. Yeah.
You know what
People
I'm
cry on
saying?
YouTube.
Now
Like
this
you're
is
doing
I
too
sad
mean,
much.
music.
yeah. I mean, I think it depends. Like us personally, we don't care for that kind of content. Like
But
me,
I'm saying
you,
that's
all the
it's,
people
it's
care.
on the same
But some
level
people
though.
do. Yeah, but some people do
No,
care for that kind of
come on,
content.
they don't.
Bro, skills like the numbers are right there. You can't argue with facts, bro.
No, but that's what I'm
The
saying.
numbers
Aren't they
are right
just doing
there.
engagement because like
Because
if
of
I
what?
if like pity, you know what I'm saying? Like if I see a
No.
sad post and I see
Bro,
like zero
did
comments
you
and I
like
be
the
like
skills? Did you like the comment? Did you like
I
the post?
I'm if I see like zero likes,
Did you
yeah.
like the post? The one you're talking about right now, did you
Or the
like the
one with the
post?
TikTok and the dog.
The,
Of course
yeah, the
not.
dog, yeah. But the many people like that post.
Yeah, I mean they did.
So why is your assumption that they did it just because they wanted to do it and not because they actually resonated with whatever was going on there?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know, man, but I just don't believe.
It's
Nah,
like it's
bro.
like having a movie that only has high points. Like that movie will be ass, bro.
But
Yeah,
Like what kind of
that's
why?
movie is
facts.
only happy the whole time?
Facts. But now we in
I
Like
think
control
that's
of
what
our own
there's a
that's
movie.
like.
balance needed.
Nah, bro. There's a balance. There needs a balance, bro. It can't
Yeah.
just be positive.
Okay, okay, I actually agree with you, but on that, on sense of balance. But
Mhm.
okay, I feel like there's a level of how sad the post is. Like if you have like the black and white thing going on, the sad music, I think you're doing too much. You know what I'm saying?
So do
If
you
you
think
just
people,
post
like when they lose like a family member or something, you think they should post that?
me personally, I don't think they should. I really don't think they should. That's
What
just me.
does everyone think?
Well, I
Mm,
wouldn't.
mhm.
You can't say what they should post, but I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But
I
do you
just
think
feel
it's
like
problematic?
maybe not. I just feel like it's a way of calling attention to yourself as well. Then you have to start
That's the
replying
vibe it's
messages.
Yeah.
giving.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, pity me. No,
You know what
Rose,
I'm
what do you think?
saying?
no.
I agree with what Lide says. I mean,
Why didn't you say you
even
agrees with
if I'm
skills? Y'all
sharing,
niggas don't want to associate with me.
relax. I mean, even if you're sharing, like Skill said, you don't have to do the whole black and
Mm,
white, put
yeah.
on triple X and
Mhm, yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
I
you
can
have
agree with that.
tears in your eyes.
Yeah,
Could just be
facts.
something small, like you don't
Some,
have to
yeah, yeah,
go
yeah,
through all the details.
yeah. So that part I
Because
agree
it
with.
just, yeah.
But I
Because
don't agree with the
obviously
overall point
life
that they
isn't,
shouldn't.
yeah, I definitely feel like you should
Hmm.
sometimes because, like,
Okay.
it makes people understand that, like, even though, like, I've worked hard to accomplish certain things, what I'm showing you is not how it always is.
Exactly.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
success is
Can
not
I
always like,
ask a question? Can I ask a question?
Mhm. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So what's the limit to what's what's the limit to the sad news that people can post? Like when do you draw the line? to say, oh, okay, this is too much. This
Mhm.
is
I mean, I
TMI.
feel it. I feel it depends on the amount of information you divulge.
Okay, so for example, now can you say maybe you're working on something at work and then
Mm.
maybe it doesn't get approved or something? Do you just randomly pick up your phone to say, oh, hey guys, I just got rejected? How do you do that?
I guess you can.
So, well,
There's always a way you can phrase it, Sha.
exactly, yeah. For me, it's the
I feel like
delivery.
there's always a
The
way.
delivery is
Yeah,
the
the
line for me,
delivery.
less than the info
No.
itself. Like for me, it's like Rose said, if you're putting sad music and you're doing black and white background and you're
Yeah.
putting raindrops in, like that's too much. Like that's just like, okay, like you're meant to be someone going through a lot of shit, but you're doing all these extra things for, it seems, social media clicks, right? But I do feel like
Yeah.
you should be able to, depending on your persona online. Like if you're a personality or an influencer, you should be able to, like, let's say you're in a celebrity relationship. I don't feel like
I think for celebrities
someone
it's different.
tweeting. Okay, so even someone like us, right? If
Yeah.
Rose and his girl break up today, I don't think Rose, if Rose was to post, he's sad, whatever, whatever. I don't think it's like crazy for him to do that because it's a public relationship.
But I think
Like
it
personally.
depends. Okay, no, I don't think it's I think it's okay, but it
Mhm.
depends. So like if he posts a picture of just like himself chilling, then I go to the caption and it's like, oh, babe is not here today, blah blah blah. That's life. We move on. Something that is like,
Mhm.
okay,
Exactly.
that's
Yeah.
sad,
Exactly. That's
but
why I
it's
said delivery.
inspirational.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah, exactly. The
okay, then
delivery.
no
That's why I
problem.
say for me, the delivery is the
Okay,
line.
then fair, fair,
Like
fair.
the
Cause
way you
babe
do
no
it
date
is the line.
today. No me say babe no go date tomorrow. All
Yeah.
is cringy, cringe capsules.
It's
And
like
to be
when
honest,
babes
yeah,
get a breakup and they start tweeting all this, don't treat someone as a priority when they treat you
Love
as
the
an
woman
option.
I'm
All
Oh
becoming.
my
this-
yeah, love the woman I'm becoming.
yeah, all this ones, bro. Like, okay, this dude went through something, and like that's about it.
uh,
And another thing is, I feel like in both extremes, whether things are good or bad, it's not even good to share too much because you
facts.
don't
Yeah.
know who is lurking in the background, who is watching
Mm-hmm.
your tweets and all, and you might
Mm-hmm.
just be exposing yourself and making yourself a prey. And this is even one thing that's like, even in church, I have become very conscious about. Like when people come out to share testimonies,
Your
I'm always
testimonies,
like,
yeah.
yeah, like,
Mm,
see, it's good to give God thanks. So it's good to share
Mm-hmm.
your testimonies, and oh boy, you must be careful with the amount of information you divulge. I mean, like, there's a difference between saying, "Oh, I was believing on God to help me secure a very important contract, and it pulled through, and I'm really grateful." There's a difference between saying that and saying, "Oh, I was believing on God to help me secure this 7 billion naira contract for this project in
True.
Old
mm,
Ikoyi,
Yeah, true. Yeah.
and we're able to secure it, and there was even additional bonus of 2
Ah,
billion for me and my that's just putting an unnecessary
yeah,
target on
facts.
your back."
Yeah, yeah,
So
Facts.
like the amount of
yeah,
information you divulge is very, very important.
yeah, yeah. There's definitely a balance that needs to be there. So I guess to answer your question, skills, can media be trusted? Nah, because for the most part, what you see isn't actually what the reality is. But but I mean, skills. You did say you agreed with the balance thing, so you're not still saying like only share positive things, right?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't, but I
Yeah,
mean,
personally, you wouldn't. Yeah.
yeah, but I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. It depending
Like
on, like
even
you
me, I'm
said,
not
the
gonna go on
delivery.
Twitter. I'm not gonna go on Twitter and start tweeting such shit that happened in my life. I only do it in my
Yeah,
writing because that's an art form. So that's why I like made a comparison to like R&B songs and the breakup songs and whatever. Like that's an art form. So in
mm,
art form, I can do that. But like I'm not
yeah,
gonna go on Insta and put black screen and say, yo, this just happened. But the passing away, I do think that's more likely because asking for prayers and that kind
yeah.
of
That
thing.
one is nah. Yeah, not for me.
No, I think that, but I think it's fine to like say, please pray for my dad. He just passed away, that kind of thing. I think that's fine.
All right, cool. Hey, let's wrap up the thing then. I obviously, we said some stuff today. Um, yeah, man. I feel like I mean, I mean, it's just me being extra, but like, them couples where like they post themselves and like one will now
Mhm.
comment, and then the other will now reply, and they're just
They're
like
now
all in
Mhm.
the
doing it.
comments, and it's
Oh my
like they're
goodness.
just like they're just showing like, look how in love we are. Look, everyone was
Yeah,
so
it's
in
cute.
love.
It's cute.
Yo, oh my god, you look cute. Oh my god, honey, and they're next to each other in
Yeah.
real life. What the fuck are
Skills,
y'all doing?
if I go to your ex's Insta, would I see your comments on one of our old posts?
No.
You
Skills.
deleted it or you just never commented?
Comment.
I just don't comment. Like if I really
What's
wanted to see
this?
something, like I'll tell her, oh babes, you look good. You know what I'm saying? And that's it.
Mm.
Yo.
Oh, gotcha.
Actually, skills, real quick. Do you not need any form of validation from like a partner?
In a relationship, not through social media, no.
A cap.
But like, okay, but like
Hmm.
in person,
In general, yeah,
like,
of course. I mean, it's like, is she feeling
okay,
me? Like, yeah.
all right,
You know what I'm
just
saying?
checking. You know.
Cause yeah, so if I now come back and then she's not, oh, you thought I was feeling you? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah,
I
I
hope
hope
so.
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, calm.
So yeah, of course. Just not social media though, because that's public, but that's just me.
Cool.
So yeah, that's my final thoughts. All y'all couples in the comments, stop it. You're gross. We don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? We don't care. No one cares. That's my final thoughts. Rose, what you saying for?
Yeah, final thoughts. So concerning the whole posting your partner's thing, I mean, like we said, if your partner has probably gone through a traumatic experience or traumatizing experience rather around circumstances around that, I mean, like I don't think there's any big deal in posting. To be honest, you lose nothing apart from if you have ulterior motives. That's just how I see it. To be honest, I mean, there's nothing that takes. It doesn't take anything away from you to just post your partner on your social media. So, but at the same time, understand each other, understand yourselves, because at the end of the day, you guys are not falling in love with the social media posts. It's each other you're falling in love with. So that's what matters
Hmm.
the most.
Deep.
Then,
Facts.
we be spitting usual. Then, for the whole media stuff, social media perceptions are not they are not always what they seem to be. No, and this is very, very crucial because so many times people get false perceptions of how others are living their lives. And as a result of that, like they feel unnecessarily pressured to do things in which they are not meant to do and all.
Facts.
And yeah, it just brings a lot of confusion and all. So don't chase social media, be who you are. And most importantly, don't overshare on social media because
Oh my gosh.
kidnappers too they go church. Oh. I mean, you guys saw that recently that there's this kidnapper that they just apprehended. You know, this nigga was in church, bro. His eyes were closed, his knees on the ground. He giving God
Oh, I
thanks.
saw that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw that. Actually,
and you know
that's
what
funny.
funny thing? The guy was a Chelsea fan. So
Why is
What
this
the
relevant?
hey, hey, take what you want from that. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Rose. Everything Rose said is facts. At least in the last bits, Rose was spitting for that one. Um, so yeah,
Wait,
generally
I wasn't
speaking,
spitting during the pod?
I mean, you spit sometimes. Sometimes you just be spitting nonsense. So it just depends.
Yeah, you
Depends on the
missed.
day. It depends on the day. So yeah, social media. Niggas need to stop taking social media as seriously as people do, bro. Like it's not the end all and be all of everything. Like Rose said, sometimes people just aren't the way you want them to be, and you wanted them to be that way isn't just gonna suddenly make them be that way. Like there's compromises that can be made in some instances. On some instances, it just don't happen that way. So just because I don't post it on social media doesn't mean I don't care for you or anything like that. So I don't think that narrative needs to continue the way it is right now. And then when it comes to the media, yeah, I don't take what I see on social media seriously. I don't really follow celebrities unless it's like I only follow like footballers, and that's because I like football. But like celebrity entertainers, I don't watch E-news, all that bullshit. Like I don't care for what they're doing in their lives or anything. To me, it's just nonsense. And I feel like too many people carry celebrity stuff on their heads as if it's their own lives. I'm
You
like,
don't like the
niggas think they know
Kardashians?
Niggas think they know them, bro. Like they act like they know them
Yeah,
personally on
that's
social
facts.
media. That
Stand
shit is
stand culture.
weird.
Yeah, that thing is
Yeah,
irritating,
you
bro.
don't know that, man. Like, you just
You know this
stand so
nigga.
much on this guy that doesn't even know who you are. Like, shit is weird.
Like
So
he
yeah,
don't
like
know you like that, bro.
you don't know you like that. Yeah, they only share what they want you to see at the end of the day, and there's so much shit happening in the background. Man, anyway, I'm done, bro.
Hmm.
Uh,
And
boundaries.
juice.
Hmm.
Final thoughts,
Final
please.
thoughts.
Social media and relationships. I would say, yeah, post your partner and I would retweet it. And
Hmm.
and in terms of media, I'll just say you just have to be careful of what you consume because social media in itself is like it's a drug, and before you
Facts.
know it, you are just consuming so much stuff that you don't need and then affects you in the long run. So you just have to be careful of what you take in consciously and unconsciously, and yeah, wrong with that.
Yeah, social
That's it.
media lactose, but these niggas intolerant. Oh,
That's
Alright.
the
terrible.
crowd
That's
goes
Hey,
so bad.
wild.
yo.
That's so bad.
Alright, well, with that being said, yo,
It's
it's
been your
been your
boys. Anyway,
boys on the fucking Parrot Side podcast. Hey, y'all
uh,
know what it is, man. Shout out to gang still. Olaide, thanks for coming on. It's been fun.
Thank you very much for having
Feel
me.
free,
yeah,
feel free to come back
thank you for
anytime.
coming.
Mm, no
Hey,
worries. Thank you.
it's a vibe. It's a vibe. Y'all know what time it is. And you already know what we think about the feedback, yo. Olaide, tell them what we talking about the feedback.
We like feedback. We welcome
Uh,
feedback.
Shout out the gang, man. Catch you on the next one. Rate us 5 stars on Spotify. Peace.
Yeah, rate us, rate us, rate us.